said. We are about to get things going. Junior Dragster, round one, and the only round of qualifying, and the first pair of cars coming up to the line. Archie Ray with the shocker against Liam McDonald.
So these two are actually first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. This is right in the group.
Yeah. And interestingly, probably the only two.
Luke Sims from Pod Raceway here. We're live and trackside at the Festival of Power 2018. We have our very first car on the drag strip. We're going to start off with Junior Dragster qualifying round number one.
And of course, happy Easter everybody out there, and enjoy all the chocolates, etc., that you're going to get. Oh, look at that! Even Easter eggs appearing in the tower as well. But here we go then. The one-shot qualifying now begins. Junior Dragster Liam McDonald, he's in the cold fire lane. Archie Ray with the shocker, he is in the auto glim lane. So these two have the honour of being the first pair of cars in MSA competition to take to the start line, and the first red light goes to Liam McDonald and a very decent 0.02 to Archie Ray. That's going to do him a world of good. Yeah. Now the bizarre thing here is Liam, even though he's pulled the chute, has to keep his foot on the gas to keep going. Going alongside Frankie Ford and the very, very nice new colour scheme on the junior machine, the Zero Limits Dragster. And of course she's 790 now, so she's JMA, yeah. Team stage, yeah. Yeah. Right, the Outlaw Angria. I really, really do like that. It's very, very clever play on words indeed. Frankie Ford there actually goes into the number 2 spot.
Hi there, we're live in trackside. Just a quick welcome to all of our Facebook viewers. Thank you very much for joining us on this Pod TV channel. Make sure you've clicked subscribe and you get all the updates. Right, in the meantime, we're going to head back to Junior Dragster qualifying.
I would think it's Daniel Weir, actually.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, nicely done, Daniel.
Funny, that was actually a vintage style. Everybody out there in Wasteland, in back your ears, please. Just a really request for us to try down this to get everything done today. Please, excuse your forwards and be ready to run in a second. So I can tell you
It all adds up.
so I know everything goes anywhere.
Frankie Taylor, the Banshee Racing Dragster. Go and have a look at the paintwork on that. It's stunning. Go alongside Holly Marshall, the Highlander 2. A pair of JMAs here. 790 is their index. But this is all about qualifying. It's one shot. 0.14 for Frankie, 0.16 for Holly. No, very good. Oh, Holly, 791. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, so Craig happy with that. Now he's going to have to sprint and get into his Super Comp car. Right, Caitlin Deavy, the Dragster, Little Miss Dynamite. A new name to us in the tower, Tom Kay in the Black Belt Racing Dragster. Crew Chief, of course, Pete Kellett. After Junior Dragster, don't forget we got Pro ET, but a long way to go yet. We've only had 8 cars go down in Junior Dragster. We've got about 28 of them here. Oh, Haley gave it a really good go. 0-2 red. Tom K goes through with 8:41, but very nicely done. He goes into the number 7 spot. Kaylin into number 8. No. Another stunning paint job, this time for Matthew Dowdy. Brand new car for him, actually, as Matthew, Matthew is 6'2" at the moment. He's only 12 or 13 years old. That car has been built to accommodate a 6'4" person. If you look at the size of the roll cage and everything on that car, it's huge. But a lovely new paint scheme, courtesy of Nick Williams over at OCS Paint. Going alongside Caitlin Wilson. Now she is in the misdemeanor car that Morgan ran last year. So Caitlin's car is now the backup car, and Caitlin is in her new car, which was obviously Morgan's Hockenheim winning car from last year. And a 0-5 for Matthew Dowdy puts him into the number 3 spot. Caitlin goes into number 4 with a 0-8. So good pair that one. Let's go through. Right, next up then, that's young Luke Muggeridge with the fantastic dinosaur wrap on his Dragster, going alongside. He does, doesn't it? Harry Redshaw, the Redshaw Racing Dragster, and they did ask us to say many thanks to Odyssey Batteries for continuing their sponsorship with them. So 0.012 is your number 1 spot at the moment. Don't forget reaction times, not speeds and ETs. Goes in at number 10, Luke number 12. Lottie Bradford then with the Prison Paintworks Junior Dragster. Looking forward to seeing the Prison Paintworks Super Pro car come around. It's got a new colour scheme for this year. Alongside Jordan Payne, his last year in the juniors, as later on this year he will be out getting some seat time in the Sticky Situation Corvette, previously campaigned by his dad. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So Jordan Payne, former Lucas Oil's Junior Dragster champion, of course, as is Lottie Bradford, actually. Both of these have taken the title. Oh, a 0-3. Right, this is the Santa Pod Dragster. So it is Jacqueline Callin. Let's see how she gets on. She's had a few goes in this car at various events over the last year, but here she is, first time in actual qualifying for an MSA event. junior stock car then. Yeah, goes into number 13 spot with that one. Red lights, yep, of course, yes. Right, these two always pair up for round one. Of course, Thomas Cook Abbott, runner-up in the championship last season, going alongside his good buddy in Bandit 1, that of course Harley Purcell. He wasn't championship runner-up for nothing last year. 006, top of the pile there for Thomas. Very, very good indeed. Harley Purcell goes in at number 7 with a .09. Of course, no defending champion this year. Billy Everett took the championship last year. He's in Super Pro. Yep. Yeah. Right, we've had comes Lara Bartlett then, taking on Joe Holland-Villa. Look at the colour scheme on Lara's car. It is a perfect replica of the 2-seat Dragster. The colour scheme is spot on. Really does look good. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's the other car. And alongside Joe Holland-Villa with the Alien. So well, the only reason I can think that's called the Alien, it looks like I might have taken the body off it and swapped them around a bit, but let's see. 006, number 1 qualified. Joe and Lara are going to aim for that. Come on, I want to get this done, get them into stage, that's it. One's gone in. Nice one there for Joe. Goes 8:23 for his 8th mile run.
Dragster, just very quickly up there on the VIP balcony. Very big happy birthday to Finley. If you can hear me, Finn. Very happy birthday to Finley. Hope you have a wonderful day, mate. Keep those ears warm and have a nice time. All right? Good stuff. We can't think of a better way to spend the arena. So enjoy yourself.
Yeah, a couple of other birthdays on site. Louis Davis in 850 bike, his birthday today. So many happy returns to him. But nice to see somebody hearing the shout out. Actually, that was pretty good.
Actually, and another big thing that's been done is
oh yeah, the new PA system. Yeah.
PA, so apologies people that don't like hearing this. It's all been replaced. Really nice new speakers around the place. That's one actually up here. First time. The pudding was in easy. So quick display out there on the start line and we've got the
Yeah, sorry, Nicky just fed another birthday to me then and I missed it. Oh yes, the 60-year-old man, Darryl Howells, of course. Yeah, mind you, we were all ribbing him this morning as I walked past a bit. Didn't realise you were that old, but there we go. Happy birthday.
Darryl can never get to 60, so well, mate.
Is that mile an hour as well?
It is, yeah. Especially miles an hour. He's bigger than me, so he'll be coming to kick you in the bits for that.
That's right. No, oh, we're all good friends here. Right, okay, next class up then. It is Modjestang Pro ET. And And as the first pair come round, let's get through some of the sponsors for the class. Then you've got Simply Mustangs that have joined them this year, Zantec Classic American Magazine, NEM Plant, which is James Oliver's company, the Talent Room, Engineering and Technical Recruitment, Top Speed Automotive, of course we know them very well indeed, J-Turn Upholstery, Engine Data Analysis, Stadium Services, Daz Lift and Shift, the Supercharged Outlaws are actually sponsoring them as well, Inline Contractors, Never the Agreed, which is the band that appear at the Pro ET Bash, the Summer Nationals I think it is, Power Engineering, Hauser Racing, Engine Gem Automotive, Full Tilt, Old Horse Walks and BP Fuels. First pair, Steve Hudson with the Intravenous 23 Model T Altered, going alongside Gino Bernardine with the Escort from Southall. These two going to be the first pair to take the quarter mile under MSA competition. Obviously the juniors take it on the 8th. Yeah, well, they're trying. They just got to find their way around at the moment. .978, 970. So Steve Hudson, the nearer of the two. Yeah, lovely black lights there. Right, dial in then.
Do you know what? It's nice to smell that off.
Yeah.
Lovely smell of burnout rubber.
Alan Medley with the Olds Timer, the Omega, going alongside Paul Brown, the Speed Sports Motorsport Dragster. Now then, you notice that Paul did actually burn out over the start line. They've been encouraged to do that to get some rubber on the start line. So just before you think, hang on a minute, you can't do that in Pro ET, I believe they have been asked for this occasion.
So 9:05 for the Dragster, 11:20 for the Olds Reveal.
Well, Paul Brown certainly got a handle on the racetrack there. Very good indeed.
Well, Paul's actually been up here doing a bit of testing in the last few days. So
he does in 9:05, 9:70, and 11:44. Alan Medley. Next pair then, and it is Ben Newsom, the new owner of James Forster's Mustang, and he's been chomping at the bit to get going here, going alongside Senior Watkins here. And normally takes part in the Nostalgia Superstock series, but Neil Watkins with the Little Purple Express, the first of the Watkins clan to go qualifying. We've got the other two round the corner there as well. We can see Tom with the Charger, he's not far away. First ever qualifying shot for Ben Newsom, licensed very recently indeed. Just roll the beams a little bit there. Ended up with a 003 red light, so 11:50 the time for Neil, goes 11:55,
yeah, Ben goes into number 5 with a 12:31 on 11:80. I don't know about you, but is it not nice to see some actual cars on the racetrack?
Oh, it's great. It's absolutely brilliant. All right, that's Al Platt with the Camaro down there. And he is going alongside Nigel Green. And can we have Super Pro? Super Street Bike into the pairing lanes, please. Super Street Bike into the pairing lanes, please. Right, two vehicles very quickly. We need these moved. It's a black Jeep SA62 NZJ and a Merc Sprinter PE59EZN. Security have asked for these two vehicles to be moved as soon as possible, please. Obviously causing obstruction somewhere. Wouldn't surprise me if it's the toilet area, but if those two vehicles can be moved as soon as possible, please. It's the black Jeep and the Merc Sprinter. Right, old black coming up to the line. Dials in 1150. Nigel Green, 1110. Oh, cracking launch there for Nigel Green. Really going well there. Sashaying a little bit of the hard track, but gathers it all up. Sashaying again. Oh.
Nigel Green through the finish line with 11:24 at 92 miles an hour. Unfortunately, very shortly after that, made a hard left turn into the wall. The safety crews will be doing their thing, and he stops just up there before the first turn off. So the rescue crews and the ambulance and everybody is going to be going up there to check Nigel out. 16:03 for Al Platt, only 54 miles an hour. What we'll do is we'll take a quick break. The safety crews, like I said, on site with Nigel, hoping that everything's absolutely A-OK. We'll hand back to Nitro FM for a few moments. I'll be with you as soon as we can.
Sashaying a little bit of the hard track, but gathers it all up. Sashaying again. Oh.
Nigel Green through the finish line with 11:24 at 92 miles an hour. Unfortunately, very shortly after that, made a hard left turn into the wall. The safety crew.
Take the strain. Whether it's audio, keyboard lighting, or radio services you need, AMP Audio Solutions can supply all the equipment and friendly, experienced staff to operate it. To discuss your requirements, contact us at www.amaudiosolutions.co.uk or telephone.
Okay then, so Luke Stevenson back here in the studios at Santa Pod Raceway, and obviously we're live and trackside here at the Festival of Power. Unfortunately, we just saw a little incident there with Nigel Green, but thankfully he is perfectly fine. He got out the car. So in the meantime, we're going to have a little bit of downtime on the track. We're going to go to a little replay of the video of the unfortunate incident in just a second. But here we go. So Nigel Green in Pro ET and double entering in VW Pro as well this weekend, but unfortunately that is probably going to be his weekend done. As you can see, just before the finish line, goes into the wall. But again, like I said, Nigel Green is perfectly fine. He's out of the car. We've got a little bit of downtime, but it's the perfect time. Let's talk about the social zone that we've got going on here at Santa Pod Raceway. If you've taken photos over the week, it's been a long weekend, I know. Some of the guys have not really seen much racing, but I'm pretty sure you've kept yourself busy in the campsites or in the pits. If you've taken photos, put them onto Instagram, give them the hashtag of Podstagram, and they'll be up on our social media wall, just like this. Hi there and welcome back to the studio at Pod Raceway. Unfortunately, with that little bit of downtime, did you like that social media zone there? Yeah, that's what I like to think. Remember, hashtag Podstagram, your photos will be up there. We'll make you Insta famous on the Pod TV channel. Anyway, we're going to go back to a little replay of the Junior Dragster qualifying. So stay tuned.
Let's see. 006, number 1 qualified. Joe and Lara are going to aim for that.
Big Scary Animal, fantastic tune. If you want something on, you can text Pod to 60163, followed by your message, and of course you can put us on Facebook, you can send a message. We've still got a competition on there, so have a look on the Facebook page anyway. And we'll do the point motion later. lots of good options there. This is that generation.
Who's up next, actually, to be honest with you? Morning, Dave. Who's standing down there having a chat to Ollie?
Hi there, back in the studio here at Pod Raceway for the Festival of Power. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of a clear up on the track after Nigel Green's unfortunate incident, and we've got to retrieve the car. But please bear with us a minute. We're going to end the live feed for now, but we'll be back. If you're sensible, you've clicked up here, you've pressed subscribe, you'll get a notification when we're back at Pod Raceway.
They may have already been moved as well, but if not, could those vehicles please be moved? Thank you very much indeed. Another notice just to give out, and it's a reminder actually, of course, today is April the 1st. It's Easter Sunday, but also it's April Fool's Day, and there's a few things going around as well, so just beware. Just be aware. One thing that we must point out to you, that there is no overnight camping at all tonight.
No staying on site tonight either.
Staying on site, so you must clear the venue tonight. If you are stuck on the camping field, Santa Pod have enough 4x4s and track